Hi, my passion is helping people with their career, paying it forward, and helping others move to that next step in their career. And I call it managing your career. So you will hear me refer to it as managing your career, but some people call it career development. That's probably what you're most commonly known to hear as in the industry. But career development really means something different to people, and I've found that out over the years. Some people think, oh, well, are you talking about me moving to a new role? Are you talking about me moving to a new company or a new job? Or are you talking about me just growing within the role that I have? So I'm actually reading a book about who gets promoted and why. It's a really good book by Donald Asher. And I picked up the phrase managing your career from his book. When I came across this phrase, it made perfect sense to me, because really and truly in your career, you're either doing one thing or another. You're either stagnant or you are moving forward, but either way you're managing your career. So when it comes to being stagnant in your career, that happens to all of us sometimes, and it's okay. It's okay for that to be where you are, but you don't want to stay there too long. So most of the time when I ask people how they feel about their career, most people aren't satisfied. They do want to move forward, but something's stopping them from doing that. So let's talk about why. So there's a myriad of reasons why people aren't moving forward with their career. And as somebody who has mentored people and coached people over the years, I find that this happens to a lot of people. So I'm going to give you some of the things that I've observed over the years. So let me elaborate on each of these. So let's talk about that fear of failure or even success. Are you worried about, I don't know, where to start, where to go? You're just sort of stuck. Some of the time, believe it or not, sometimes we're actually afraid of moving forward because we're thinking, ooh, that means more responsibility. I'm taking on maybe a leadership role. I've got to be held accountable. What are the expectations? So that fear can set in. So the next one is lack of clarity. Sometimes we're just not sure of what that next step should be. And then it really helps to have a roadmap. That roadmap helps you to take step by step and move forward. So next is being too comfortable. Sometimes we tell ourselves, I'm fine where I am. It's sort of easier to think, I'm in the comfort zone, I'm cruising, don't really need to do anything. I totally understand that. So it's easy to get overwhelmed and have that analysis paralysis, and that just means you're thinking too much. Or you're thinking about so many things you don't know what to do next. When you think about your skills, should I be networking? You can even be influenced by what's going on in the job market, and then it just all gets too jumbled and too crazy, and you just don't want to deal with any of it. So next is lack of accountability and having that support. So you may feel like, oh, I don't know how to get that accountability. Sometimes it's not easy to hold yourself accountable, so you need someone else to do that. You also have to think about what happens when, what if I'm not really good with setting goals and following through on those? We've all tried things like that, and then it hasn't worked out, and then you get disappointed and maybe you just don't move forward. So the other thing is, once you do get started, it's okay that it may take weeks or months to get where you want to go. And sometimes we get bogged down by that because we're thinking this is taking too long, but really that's all part of the process, and it's totally fine. So no matter what your reason is, I'm here to help. You could be thinking about challenges. I can't do this on my own. Well, guess what? I can help you with that. I've got videos for you. I have blogs. I will actually provide one-on-one coaching if you need it. So don't let that stop you. There are always resources out there for you. So you'll see below links for my video, my YouTube channel, and my blog.